So Mike out here with Interdental TV, and it's my real pleasure to be chatting with Tariq Bashir. So Tariq, you set up the Scottish Dental Study Club. Can you tell us a little bit about the reasoning behind why you originally did that to begin with?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I set up the study club with my wife, Saima, who's also a dentist. We thought about doing this just over a year ago. We thought there was a lack of good courses in Glasgow, Scotland, and we also thought dentists could network better. We wanted to bring in international speakers from around the UK. And initially it was meant to just be an evening event, and then every couple of months, every few months. But it's kind of grown arms and legs, and now we're doing day events and weekend courses. So it's been good so far.
It certainly has, and it's impressive because I've been in a number of the courses now, and every single one, the uptake seems phenomenal. There's not only a lot of dentists are coming along to the courses, but a lot of dentists that are really engaged and really enthusiastic. And I think hopefully part of that is an encouraging indication of dentistry and where people are. But I think also it's the speakers that you're bringing in.
My aim has always been to bring in the best speaker for that certain topic, and I'd rather wait a few months and make sure we get that speaker rather than just get somebody that I think is maybe not as well qualified or an expert in the field. So we try to kind of have various kind of topics, from restorative dentistry, general oral surgery. We try to kind of vary it and make sure we get the nice speakers up to Glasgow.
Yeah. And again, I think that the thing that's impressed me is, obviously in the advent of the personal development plan, at the start of the year I sat down and went through my development plan and looked at what are the things that I really want to be picking up on. And it's almost as if you snuck a look at my PDP, because they are listed in your upcoming topics were all the things that I'd identified that these are the important things to focus on. And I'm guessing that was no coincidence that you've thought carefully about the things that GDPs are saying that they're looking for education.
Yeah, exactly, Mike. Because my wife are obviously both dentists, and when we've sat down and thought, what kind of courses do we want to go on, or what kind of courses do we feel that colleagues want, and from feedback forms, people have suggested certain topics. Occlusion comes up a lot, tooth wear, oral surgery, hands-on, rubber handle, all these kind of topics we feel that are important, and like you say, it all kind of fits into your PDP. And you're not the first dentist to have said that. There's quite a few who have said this ticked off a lot of boxes for me for this year.
Indeed. I have to say though, you and your wife must have the most impressive CPD format. The GDC must be looking thinking that can't be right, these guys have never, because you're both always here, obviously doing admin, making sure everybody's looked after, but the benefit of course is you're picking up on some phenomenal speakers and getting to be part of the whole thing.
Yeah, you're right. Even for example, today I'm sitting in this course for the second time. I'm still picking up, tips that I missed it the first time in. So, we still pick up things, and you're right. Hopefully, it is kind of having some benefit. Sitting in the course multiple times. You'd hope this is beneficial for us. But yeah, we both enjoy it, and we both enjoy obviously dentistry, and we enjoy kind of bringing courses up to Scotland.
Indeed. Practice-wise, where is it you're working? If you just tell everyone where you're working.
So I work for Visage in Glasgow City Centre. I've been there for 11 years this year.
Yeah.
And I enjoy the work I do. Kind of restorative based, doing an MSc in endo just now. So my focus is kind of mainly cosmetic dentistry and orthodontics.
Yeah. Excellent. And I know you've got kids. I mean, how do you balance all of this? Doing the study club, must be an awful lot of work. Working in a busy private practice, having kids. What do you have time for anything else, or?
Recently, it has been a bit of a juggle, and I've got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and my 6-year-old has always gone, "I was at a study club again, Dad," and I think we need to kind of obviously get the work-life balance right, and there's just kind of managing that. And you're right, everyone's busy, and we're all doing multiple things. Like yourself, obviously, it's kind of managing the kids and work and the extra things like this we do.
Of course, and I think what it boils down to as well isn't necessarily about yes, it's time management, but it's how you use your time in each individual thing. I think all of us can probably use time more wisely, and I think once you get more efficient with time, you can do more. But you've got to be careful, you know. As I'm sure you know.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm not the best person to be speaking to you about time management and organisation. My wife is very good at that, and she kind of is the kind of brains behind the whole operation. To be honest with you, she helps with this a lot. I couldn't do this alone.
Of course.
Because if you know me well, you know that I'm not very well organised to manage all this.
Maybe that's the next topic. Maybe we can have a time management organisation study club day.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure we could get out on that one.
Exactly right. Good. So what else do you do to spare time? What would you say is your main kind of recreational activity? What do you like to do? Is it watching films or sport? What do you like?
Well, with young kids, as you know, it's difficult sometimes to kind of find time to do much else, and I always kind of feel that when I'm home, with work and with kind of study club events, I'd rather just spend time with them. So most of the time taking up with kids and taking them out, and especially the summer holidays now, any kind of free weekends are kind of dedicated to them.
Absolutely, and as you know, with kids at the ages they're at, it's birthday parties, and people say to me on a Friday, Mike, what are you doing at the weekend? And I say, I'm taking my kids to a birthday party, and they say, whose is it? And I say, I don't know yet, but there will be a birthday party to go to.
Yeah, that's true. It's either birthday parties or swimming lessons or football lessons, or there's multiple kind of activities that they're all both enrolled into. So
good. So moving forward with the study club website, what's the best way of people finding out information? Obviously Facebook as well, social media.
Yeah, we're on Facebook, Instagram. We've got a website being developed just now, so that's coming soon next month or so. So it'll be much easier for people to locate courses with us. And we've got everything set up. So.
And what is the domain name? Because it may be, by the time we're launching the video, it might already be live. So
yeah, so it's www.scottishdentalstudyclub.com.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. And I'm guessing you're planned ahead for the coming year or so. You've got lots of speakers. Are there any that haven't been officially announced that you can give us a sneak preview on, or can I go for the scoop here?
Yeah, well, we've got some new courses coming up later in this year, towards the end of the year. So we've got a couple of good ones coming up. One we've got coming back is Viktor Sherbakov, who's a renowned composite master from Moscow. And so we had a course with him in January, and we've been in discussions for early next year again. So it's great to bring him to Glasgow because he's lectured around the world, and to have him back here again is amazing.
Well, listen, thank you very much for having the interview, and thank you for all the work that both of you have done to create the study club. Again, if you're in Scotland, actually there's a number of dentists that travel. I'm sure you're getting dentists from all over the UK coming to these as well. So even if you're based anywhere in the UK, take the opportunity to come up, have some phenomenal CPD, and enjoy some Scottish hospitality while you're here, because these events are a lot of fun. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks very much, Mike. And as Mike said, we do get some from around the UK, and when we had Victor's course in January, we had people from around Europe.
Wow.
There's 4 dentists that came from Germany and Spain. So it's great to kind of meet up with other colleagues from around the world to do this as well. Thank you again.
Fantastic, thank you, and all the best.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.